When couples imagine a destination wedding in Mallorca, they usually begin with the things they can see: the venue, the light, the flowers, the view, the table. And all of these matter, but the weddings that feel calm are never calm by accident. Behind every relaxed, beautiful day, there are decisions made months earlier. There is timing, there is guest logistics, there is legal understanding, there is a whole circle of suppliers who need to work to one plan, and 100 small details the couple should never have to hold themselves. This episode is about those details, not only how a Mallorca wedding looks, but how it is made to feel calm. So this is where we begin. Luxury for us is not decoration. It is the feeling that nothing is being forced, that you can move through your own wedding day without carrying the planning in your head. A day can look simple and natural. And usually that simplicity is the result of very careful preparation done long before anyone arrives. That is really what this episode is about. In Mallorca, beauty is everywhere. The island already gives you olive groves, stone fincas, sea views, warm light, that deeply Mediterranean feeling. But beauty on its own does not make a wedding feel good. A beautiful place can still feel disorganized. A beautiful table can still be served at the wrong moment. A beautiful ceremony can still feel rushed. The real work is to take what the island already gives you and build a structure around it so that you and your guests can simply be present. Time is one of the most underestimated parts of a wedding day. Couples often think of the timeline as a schedule. For me, it is more than that. It is the pace of the day. When should guests arrive? How long should the welcome last? Where does the energy rise? Where does the day need room to breathe? A ceremony that begins 5 minutes late is rarely a real problem. But a day without rhythm becomes visible very quickly. My job is to shape the flow so that nothing feels pushed and nothing feels delayed. The best timeline is not the one guests notice. It is the one they feel as natural. Every venue has its own logic. A finca, a private estate, a coastal hotel, a historic property. Each one moves people differently. Where guests arrive matters. Where they first see you matters. How far they walk from ceremony to dinner matters. Where the older guests sit, where the musicians set up, where catering moves behind the scenes, all of it shapes how the day feels. This is why choosing a venue is never only about how it looks. The venue sets the boundaries for everything else. The real question is not only, is it beautiful? It is, can this place carry the wedding you have in mind for your guests, your logistics, and your budget? A destination wedding is never the work of one person. It comes together through many people. Catering, flowers, music, photography, lighting, transport, hair and makeup, rentals, the venue team. The challenge is not only finding good suppliers, it is making them work as one. Each one may be excellent on their own, but without someone holding the whole plan, the couple quietly becomes the place where every question, every delay, and every uncertainty lands. That should not happen. You should not be running your own wedding day. My role is to hold the full picture so that everyone can do their best work inside one clear plan. Before we go on, I want to ask you something. As you picture your own wedding day, which part are you most afraid will land on you to handle? The timing, the guests, or keeping all your suppliers working to one plan? Tell me in the comments. I read everyone and I answer personally. Because that one worry, the part you would rather not carry yourself, is usually where the real planning begins. This is one of the most important things for couples to understand. A venue coordinator and a wedding planner are not the same role. A venue coordinator looks after the venue, its logistics, its operations, its interests. That work is necessary and valuable, but a planner looks after your whole experience, beyond the building, the pace of the day, the way your guests move through it, the circle of suppliers, the budget, the legal and administrative side, the family dynamics, and how the day finally feels. A venue coordinates what happens inside its walls. A planner looks after how the whole wedding lives. Most wedding problems do not come from one big mistake. They come from small things that were never connected. Transport that arrives too early. A florist who needs access before the venue is ready. A photographer waiting for light the timeline no longer allows. A dinner service that cuts across the speeches. A music setup that changes the feeling of the ceremony. On their own, each of these seems minor. Together, they decide whether the day feels seamless or scattered. This is why the connections matter. Planning is not a list of separate tasks. It is deciding how each one affects the next. Mallorca has its own rhythm of light. The same spot can feel completely different at 4 o'clock, at 6, or just before sunset. It matters for the ceremony, it matters for the photographs, it matters for how comfortable your guests are, it matters for the whole atmosphere of the day. A wedding planned without the island's light in mind can still be beautiful, but it may miss its strongest moments. So we plan around the natural rhythm of the day, not against it. Because sometimes the difference between a nice photograph and a memory you keep is simply the right moment. The point of all this structure is not control. It is freedom. The freedom to stop thinking about logistics. The freedom to look at your guests and feel fully present. The freedom to enjoy the ceremony, the dinner, the speeches, the music sound, and the small private moments in between. When the structure underneath is strong, you never have to see it. You only feel what it gives you. Calm, confidence, presence. That, to me, is the real luxury of a wedding that has been well looked after. A wedding in Mallorca can look like a dream, but to feel like one, it needs more than scenery. It needs timing. It needs the right use of space. It needs suppliers working together. It needs the right people, in the right order, working to one clear plan. That is what lets a wedding feel calm. Thank you for watching. In the next episode, we will keep looking at what really shapes the guest experience at a Mallorca wedding. Not only the details people see, but the ones they feel. See you in the next episode.